The Seven Digital Deadly Sins seeks to show how even in the modern age of computers and smartphones, the age-old tale of the seven deadly sins lives on. If you're ready to dive into the uncomfortable world of selfies and baby photos, let's begin. When you first enter the site, you're presented with 7 choices. Simple enough. This is how the entire project is presented. Essentially a point-and-click museum. Move your mouse and click a thing. Easy. Start by selecting your sin of choice. Once you've selected, you're presented with 7 more choices in 3 categories. Most prominent is the video in the center. This is the feature presentation, a video interview of someone who explains how they've succumbed to a sin in the digital age. To the left are 3 questions pertaining to the sin in which you are asked if you absolve or condemn the action and whether or not you've done it before. The statistics from past answers are shown to give a little insight into what others have said. On the right side are stories from people who have been heavily impacted by their involvement with the sin, from people who read articles just to get angry, to people who use Tinder to have extramarital affairs. Visuals, text, and audio all come together to present the case for the existence of each sin in our media. The audio is a single smooth song, backing everything on the site except for the videos. It's pleasant, but not too distracting. Images accompany every story to illustrate what each person has gone through. The site makes most use of Manavision principles of modularity and numerical representation. Each story, video, and question could be taken out of context of this presentation and still stand on its own. The pieces are modular. Meanwhile, the questions give you numerical data on how people have answered, which draws more attention to the program's ability to keep track of every answer it's received. As we've seen, this project is very nonlinear. In fact, it's more of a web with 7 starting choices and each of those having another 7 choices within them. The participant isn't restricted by any set path and may go through the sins in whatever order they desire. Heck, if you wanted, you could go into a sin, click a few things, and then go into another sin. All you have to do is click the box you want to interact with and you're taken to that video, story, or question. I found this whole thing to be a wonderful exercise in self-reflection. I'd watch a video and think, hey, I do that. It's a bizarre feeling when you watch someone talk about how they do this thing and how they know it's gotten out of hand when suddenly it dawns on you that you do it too, and you wonder if it's getting out of hand for you as well. It reminded me a lot of Neil Postman's article, The Huxleyan Warning, that what we love is killing us. Most of the stories were about addiction or desire for attention in one way or another. More Twitter followers, more pictures to show friends, more cat videos to kill time, and so on and so on. I hope this little expedition through the sins of the digital age has been of some help to you. Maybe you've realized some of your own habits, or the habits of those around you. Either way, the sins thrive off of unawareness, so now you're armed to better yourself and be a little less sinful. Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go binge all the Marvel shows on Netflix while tweeting about it.